Right, we're on. Ben Hogan's arms. We've talked about it, now we've got a device that can actually make us do it. In this little bag I have 2 straps, 1 bracket and Ben Hogan's golf swing in this bag. 1 bracket, 1 strap with sensor, 1 more strap with mad orange string, and Ben Hogan's golf swing, which you're about to see. This little gadget should be in everybody's golf bag. Well, that is if you want to hit it like Ben Hogan. Mr. Hogan in his book touched heavily on the elbows. The trail elbow facing the trail hip, lead elbow facing lead hip, but keeping his elbows as close together as possible. And he says that the closer you keep your elbows, the connection between the elbows connects the whole golf swing. So the whole golf swing is compact and connected when the elbows, or the elbows stay as close together as possible for the entire swing. Jordan Spieth does that in his practice swing, trying to keep that connection. Once the arms get apart, tell me, does this look familiar? This is called a pick action. So it's human instinct to get that ball in the air. Arms coming apart, picking that golf ball up. That is disconnection. Top of the swing, trail elbow flying out, that is disconnection. Post impact here, arms flayed, disconnection. This little piece of string is the answer. This is the arm alarm from Why Golf. The arm alarm attaches like so. Boom, magnetic. I want to keep my forearms as close together as possible, which is going to work the elbows, of course. I can change the intensity of this, I can make this tighter or I can make it slacker, depending on the size of the player and the range of motion in which they have, to try and start difficult or easy. You get the picture. But the closer I can keep my forearms together, the closer the elbows are going to stay together, so more along the Ben Hogan line. What happens if they separate? That noise. Magnetic, separation. I'm going to make this a little bit tighter. I just wind it in slightly, and then I can lock it in place. Now that I'm wound in and locked in, I can set myself. Great. I suggest practice swings first. I do not want to get up here and let that trail elbow freak out here. Let's try and keep that nice and tight. There. That's Jordan Spieth, that's Ben Hogan right there. Elbows close together, loads of connection. Why does that connection? Mr. Hogan said that the connection between the arms keeps, the tightness between the elbows keeps the whole golf swing tight. Now I've done this with lots of pupils, especially with juniors, and when the elbows stay close together, the body has to turn. If I disconnect here, I can lift up, very limited turn. If I keep this together, my arm alarm together, there, before the disconnection, I have to keep it together, so my body now has to turn, which is therefore has me here. So it encourages the body to turn. So that's what Hogan, I think that's what Hogan meant by keeping everything tighter. The tighter together the arms are, the tighter the whole golf swing is going to be. Now, having done this with many players, when they come down into impact, if they try and pick this club up, you could hear that broke the connection, and therefore there's a picking action where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levers in here. We want to be here, close together, nice straight line down that lead arm impact. Easy to do with the arm alarm there. And once the club gets a yard past impact, 2 arms are straight, we get up to here and fold, then things might connect, disconnect, but that is part of the deal, but it's way after impact. And when it disconnects after impact, that is okay. As long as it's after impact. So I'm here, connection. So little punch shots just now, should keep it connected post impact. Yes, lots of connection. Again, there, let's tighten this up a little bit. Let's make it a little bit tougher. Oh, that's too tough. That is too tough. Look at that. That is tough. Great, but look how the body turns. In order to keep that connection, especially at the top. That's where I'm at my weakest. There, up the top there. Exactly. There's a chance I'm going to disconnect there, so I have to keep myself in here. Look at the right elbow speaking to the right hip now. When I come back down, I've got that connection. I'm no longer this guy. That's power. What a powerful tool. So the the top of my swing is really a place for concern, because I know I'm pretty decent at impact. There's good. There's good. Look how the body turns. Look, my back goes to target. Turn. Turn. Oh, it's class. That was great. That was really solid. This is the same with everything, same with driver swing as well. But I can really feel how my body has to turn. Let's make that even tighter. And we're going to real extremes now. Like that's okay. Okay, so I'm testing myself now. Okay, super tight. There we go. You find your parameters, you find where you should be specific for the player there. Now this little alarm thing clips on your wrist as well. This fancy little clip goes onto your glove so you can place the arm alarm there. So of course if you're bowling, cupping through impact, that top of the swing, it's going to beep, it's going to let you know you're in the wrong position. Your club face will be all over the place. But that's of no concern to me today. I've left details in the description below with a link for a discount if you want to get yourself one of these, which I thoroughly suggest you do, to ensure you get Hogan's golf swing, so elbows are close together and body turns. Hogan just turned. Fantastic. Turn. I've got it now. Yes. And even my finish position there, I've managed to secure it there, keep it secure, because look, I'm facing the target. If my body was to rewind slightly and my hands keep going, there's where we'd be. So it managed to keep the whole body turning. Great for short game. Great for a little wedge. If you've got little 3/4 wedge shots, you get it really tight, get it as tight as you can in there, and feel like that body has to turn to maintain that, because how often with short game do we just get armsy? All the time. Get it in there, your little 3/4, 50-yarder, turn, body, turn, keeping that connection. You will feel like Ben Hogan. It's a very good training aid. Why Golf is the name of the company. The link in the description below will get you a discount on your arm alarm, and check out all the other stuff as well. It's a really cool website. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.